All right, Lorenza and the jealous old man. Take one.
This is a miracle, Senora Ortigosa, that my grief, my oppressor, has finally left the door unlocked. This is the first time since our wedding that I speak with someone outside of the house. I wish he would leave this life and the one who married me to him.
Come, my dear Doña Lorenza. Don't be so upset. As is often said, with money from the old pot, a new pot is bought.
And even with those and other similar tales and sayings, I was still tricked. Damn his money, except for the cross engraved on the coins. Damn his jewelry, his fine clothes, and all that he gave me. What serves me in all this, if in the midst of riches I am poor, and in the middle of abundance I am still starving?
Truly, Auntie, you are right. I would rather have a young husband and own nothing more than a piece of clothes covering my front and another mine behind, than to see myself married and bought with that rotten old man you took for a husband.
I took him, niece? By faith he was given to me, and by the one who could, and I, like a young girl, was quicker to obey than to contradict. But if I had more experience with these things, I would rather have cut my tongue with my very own teeth than pronounce that yes, a simple three-letter word that causes more than 3,000 years' worth of crying. But I imagine there was no other choice. There's no use crying over spilt milk.
Jesus, that old bad man all night long. Give me the chamber bag. Take away the chamber bag. My little Christina, what about the hot water bottle? I'm dying from lumbago. Hand those pills. My kidney stones is killing me. Surely there are more ointments and medicines in the bedroom than a pharmacy. And here I am, barely able to dress myself and serve him as a nurse. Ugh, ugh. That decrepit old man, just as much as an ass as he's jealous, and he's the most jealous man in the world.
That is so true, my niece.
I wish to God it weren't true.
All right, Lorenza, sweetheart. Follow the advice I give you, and you will see how much better your life can be. The young man over you, he's like a green juju tree. He wants what is good, and he knows what is how to be discreet, and is thankful for all that you do for him. And since this jealous old man doesn't give us a chance to talk, be resolute with good spirits, and through my plan, I will put this handsome young man into your bedroom and out of it. Even if the old man has more eyes in his head than the many-eyed Argus, and is more clairvoyant than the fortune tellers who are supposedly able to see 7 leagues underground.
I'm such a novice in these matters. I'm scared. I wouldn't want to risk my reputation just for pleasure.
This reminds me, Auntie, of that song by Gomez Area. Lord Gomez Area, sir, have pity, I'm a young girl. This has never happened to me.
A bad spirit lives in you, niece, judging by the things you say.
I'm not the one who said it, but I know what Ortigosa is talking about without missing a bit.
And my honor, niece?
What about the fun, Auntie?
What if someone finds out?
And what if they don't find out?
Who will guarantee me that no one is going to find out?
Ooh. Good diligence, shrewdness, industry, and above all else, good spirits and life plans.
Look, Ortigosa, bring me the man here. Handsome, clean, composed, a little adventurous, and above all, youthful.
The man I have in mind is all of these things and 2 more besides. He is rich and generous.
I don't want riches, Ortigosa. I have jewelry that I've never worn and become confused about from having so many different colored dresses. I have nothing left to desire. May God bless Caniceres. I'm better dressed than the best, and I have more jewels than the queen herself. And if he just wouldn't nail the windows shut, lock all the doors, keep watch over the house at all hours, and keep away all cats and dogs just because they have a male name. If he would just stop those things, I could forgive him and all of his generous gifts.
How jealous is he?
Oh, see, listen here. The other day they tried to sell him a tapestry at a great price. And because it had a mythological figure of a man on it, he didn't want it. So he bought another landscape one for a higher price, and it wasn't even that nice. There are 7 doors until you arrive to my bedroom, and all are locked shut, and there is no possible way to find out where he hides the keys at night.
Aunt, I think he hides the master key in the folds of his undershirt.
Oh no, I don't think so. I sleep with him and I've never seen nor felt anything hard like a key.
And even worse, he runs around the house all hours of the night like a ghost. And if anyone is out playing music on the street, he throws rocks at them so they leave. He's but a witch, an old man, and that's not the worst I can say of him.
Ortigosa, go, so the grumpy old man won't see you with me, and all of our plans would be lost. And what has to be done, do it then. I am so bored that I could hang myself.
Hopefully, through what we are beginning now, your bad feelings will go away and healthier, more pleasurable ones will follow.
I hope this works even if it costs me a finger of my hand. I love you, Aunt. And I'm dying seeing you so worried and anxious because of the power this old and decrepit man has over you. I just can't stop saying he's old.
But truthfully, he's very fond of you, Christina.
That doesn't mean he stops being old, does it? All I've heard says that rich old men are a little girl's best friend.
That's true, Christina. All right, bye. As soon as I eat, I will come back again, and I can see that you are ready to do what we've discussed. You'll see how we get into this and out of it without a scratch.
Miss Ortigosa, have mercy on me and bring me a cute, discreet little mom that I can play with.
I will bring you the very picture.
I don't want the picture, I want the real one. A cute little one.
What if your uncle sees him?
Then tell him it's an elf. And he'll be afraid, and that will amuse me.
I said that I will bring him. I'll see you later.
Look, Auntie, if Ortigosa brings your handsome young man, and my little monk and Commissary sees them, there will be nothing left for us to do but strangle him and throw him down the wall. And maybe bury him in the garden.
The way you are, Christina, I think you could do even better than that.
You shouldn't be such a jealous old goat. You should let us live in peace. We do nothing and live like nuns.
My friend, the 70-year-old man who marries a 15-year-old girl has either lost his mind or wants to visit the next life very soon. I married Lorenza thinking to have the pleasure of her company, to have the peace of someone there to close my eyes on my deathbed. But instead, a multitude of troubles and worries has assaulted me. I had a house, and then I went looking for a household. I was set, and then I got engaged.
Man, it was a mistake, but not a big one. After all, like the apostle says, it is better to marry than to burn.
There was no fire left in me, friends. With the slightest spark, it turns to ash. It was company I wanted, and company I found, and God will fix the rest, I hope.
Jealous, my friend?
Of the sun that looks at her, of the rain, of the air, of the clothes that touches her in a way that I cannot.
Do you have reason to be?
God forbid, it's impossible. Not only do the windows lock, there's also shutters and iron bars covering them. No neighbor, or even you, will pass the door as long as God grants me life. You see, it's like this. Women don't go bad from going out and going to fairs and parades and festivals. No. Where they go bad and lose their inhibitions is among their friends and neighbors. Her one bad friend will hide more evil than darkness. More plots will be made against you in your own home than in any public assembly.
I believe it, but if the missus doesn't leave the house and no one visits her, won't she be unhappy, my friend?
It won't be long before Lorenza figures out what she is missing. That will be bad for me. I fear it, and fear makes me crazy. I despair, and in my desperation, I'm at the end of my rope.
You are right to be afraid, because women want to completely and wholly enjoy the fruits of marriage.
My fruits, she enjoys double over.
So that's the problem, my friend.
No, don't think it. She is very simple. Lorenzica is simple and pure as a dove. And so far she knows nothing of this kind of thing. I bid you good day. I must go inside.
I'm curious. Can I come in and see her?
My friends, there's a saying in Latin. Amicus usque ad aras. It means friend unto the altar. A friend should do anything for another friend as long as it doesn't go against God. I have my own saying. Amicus usque ad portam. Friend unto the door. And no one must pass my threshold. If you'll excuse me, I must go.
I have never seen a man so cautious, so jealous, and more insulting. But he is the one who will drag his fear with him and eventually fall victim to what he dreads the most.
Auntie, my uncle's late, and Ortigosa's later still.
Better that he never arrives than her too. He suffocates me and she just confuses me.
Auntie, it's just a trial. If it doesn't work, we just forget about it.
Of all these matters, I may know little, but I do know that all the damage is in trying them for the first time.
Oh, ye of faith, Auntie. If I were your age, I wouldn't be scared of even a well-armed man.
I said it before and I will say it again. The devil speaks from your mouth. Ah, has my husband come home?
He must have opened it with the master key.
To the devil with your masters and your keys.
Lorenza, who are you talking to?
Oh, it's just Christina.
Look at me, Lorenza.
I said I was talking with Christina. Who else would I be talking to? Myself? For fun?
I wouldn't want you to be making soliloquies to my detriment.
I don't understand what soiled keys you're talking about, and nor do I want to. Can't we just celebrate the holiday in peace?
I don't want to fight with you. But who's that making such a fuss at the door? Christina, go see who it is, and if it's a beggar, give him some money and send him on his way.
Who's there?
It's your neighbor, Hortigosa.
A neighbor, Ortigosa. God help me. Christina, ask her what she wants and give it to her, just as long as she doesn't cross the threshold.
What can I do for you, my neighbor?
I've come to beg a favor of Mr. Canizares, for which my honor, my life and soul depend upon.
My niece, tell that lady that as long as she doesn't come in, I'm fine with whatever.
Jesus, are you so dramatic? Am I not in front of you? Will people eat me just by looking at me? Will people make me disappear with their eyes?
All right, since you want it so badly, let her and her 100,000 devils come in.
Come in, neighbor.
Lord of my soul, because you are well known for your kindness, huge charity, and many handouts, I decided to come and beg of you the benefaction of buying this tapestry. One of my children is in jail because he wounded a sheep shearer, and the justice want me to pay for a surgeon, and I don't have the money to pay for one. I'm afraid my son can also be set to trial for various other charges because he's a very mischievous boy. But if I could get him out of jail today or tomorrow, if you help me. See, this tapestry is a good work, and it's new. You can give me any amount of money you want for it. It's just one more valuable thing I've had to give away in my life. Please, miss, hold it up, so that there's no, Mr. Canizares can see there's no trick in what I say here. Don't the images just look alive?
Oh, such a handsome Batman. And what does this masked man want in my house? He would be afraid if he knew what the real feelings I have about young punks like this.
My uncle? I don't know anything about the masked man. And if he came in, Miss Ortigosa is the one to blame. May the devil take me if I said or did something to help him come in. My conscience is clear. It would be a living hell for me if my uncle blamed his coming in on me.
My niece, I can see that Ortigosa is the one to blame. But don't be surprised. She's not aware of my true feelings about this kind of art.
Little Christina is saying all this because of the paintings, and not because of anything else.
Of course. Oh, God be with me. I was imagining it, but now I have recovered.
Shut your big trap. As the
Ortigosa?
saying goes, those who go to bed with little boys wake up wet.
My gosh. I almost blew the whole plan.
Ortigosa, I don't like masked men or half-masked men. Take this money, plenty to help you cover your needs and solve your problems, and get out of my house as soon as possible. Go right now and take your piece of art with you.
I wish you long life, in the name of your wife, whose name I do not know. But I beg her to come to me, and I will serve her day or night, with my life and my soul. Her soul must be like that of a simple dove.
Go now, Ortigosa, quickly please, and then leave, and don't judge other people's soul.
If you need a plaster for your uterus, I have the miraculous ones. And for the toothache as well, I can say some magic words that will take the pain right away.
Quickly now, Ortigosa, on your way. I swear that Lorenza has no uterus, nor does she have a toothache. She has every tooth in her mouth, and they are all healthy.
Well, she will eventually lose her teeth, as we all do, for old age means the total destruction of the teeth. But she will lose hers with joy, because she will have lived a long and pleasurable life.
Oh my God, I will never get rid of her. Ortigosa, or devil, or neighbor, or whatever you are, go with God and leave me alone.
The request is fair. Don't get mad. I'm leaving.
Oh, neighbors, neighbors, neighbors. Even her words torture me just because they come from a neighbor.
You're a savage and a barbarian. What has she said to you to make you bear her ill will? Every one of your good deeds is carried out with a bad attitude. You gave her $24 and the same amount of insults. You wolf-mouthed, snake-tongued, evil creature.
Now this is getting bad. I can't believe you're defending a neighbor.
Auntie, go in the bedroom and calm your nerves and leave my uncle alone. He seems to be mad.
That's what I'm gonna do, my niece. And he may not see me for a while. Even if he refuses it, I'll make him drink his own medicine.
Uncle, didn't you notice how violently she slammed the door? And it sounds like she's barring the door to prevent anyone from coming in.
Little Christina.
Yes, Aunt?
Oh, if you could see that very handsome man that my luck brought me. Young, well-disposed, with black hair and breath like orange blossoms. Oh!
Jesus! Oh my God, what are you saying? Have you gone crazy, Aunt?
Oh! I am perfectly sound in mind, and if you could just see him, it would make your day. Oh! Oh!
Oh my God, oh my God.
Oh.
Uncle, scold her so she doesn't dare say such indecent thing, even if she's just joking.
Nonsense, Lorenza. I'm not in any mood for this kind of jokes.
Oh! These aren't jokes, but truth, of the kind that couldn't be any truer.
Gish, oh my God, oh my God. And tell me,
Oh.
Auntie,
Oh.
is my little friar there too?
Oh, my child, but another time, if Ortigosa wants, he will come. Oh!
Lorenza, say whatever you want, but don't let the name of neighbor come out of your mouth. My body trembles just upon hearing it.
I am also trembling for love of our neighbor.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Oh! Now I see who you are, accursed old geezer. Up until now, I have lived deceived by you.
Scold her, Uncle,
Oh.
scold her. She has no shame.
Oh, I'm going to wash the few whiskers this handsome hunk has left in a basin full of angel's water, because his face is like that of a painted angel.
Oh
Oh!
my God, tear her apart, Uncle.
I'm not going to tear her apart. I'm going to tear the door down.
There's no need for that. Here, it's open. See that I have told the truth.
All right, I'll come in if it'll calm you down. Lorenza! No fair playing jokes that attack the eyes.
Look who I married. My luck has given me the most spiteful man in the entire world. Look how he gave credit to my lies, all because of these jealous suspicions that had taken away my happiness. Should my young hair pay for the debts of this old geezer? Should my eyes weep for the sins of this accursed old man? Look at the regard he has for my honor, since from suspicion he makes certainty. From lies, truths, from jokes, facts, and from entertainment, curses. I just can't take it anymore.
Auntie, not so loud. The whole neighborhood will come.
Open those doors. Open now. If not, I'll bust them to the ground.
Open them, Christina, and let the entire world know my innocence and the nastiness of this old goat.
By God, I thought you were just poking fun. Lorenza, shut up.
What's this? Who's been quarreling? What's this yelling?
Sir, it's nothing. It's just a little disagreement between a man and his wife. It'll soon pass.
At all this yelling, I came quick, thinking something else was happening.
And I also in my sinful soul.
Well, in truth, Miss Ortigosa, if it weren't for you, none of this would have happened.
It's just my luck that without knowing where or how, I'm always to blame.
Sir, thanks for your good wishes. You may leave now, since my wife and I are completely at peace staying right here in our home.
Yeah, I'll stay, as long as he first asks forgiveness from the neighbor for all the bad things he thought against her.
If all the neighbors who I think poorly of were to ask for pardon, it would never end. Regardless, I ask for forgiveness from Miss Ortigosa.
And I accept here in front of everyone.
All of you see the trials and tribulations that a neighbor has inflicted upon me, and why I have good reason to be on bad terms with neighbors.
Even though my husband hates the neighborhood women, I kiss the hands of all you dear ladies.
And I also, but if my neighbor had brought me a little friar, I would love her even more. And goodbye, dear neighbor ladies.